Boy, I tell you, it's a little humid today. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Let me paint the environment for you. I did say that it's not as sunny today, right? But you know what it is? It's what do you call mugginess? Humid. You know, when it's muggy in the air, you know, like moisture in the air. Humidity. It's humid today. Woohoo, it's humid today. Trust me when I tell you that. You know what? That made me think of dry heat out in California and stuff. They get to walk where it's kind of cool. It's hot, but it's kind of cool. And what I mean by that is you can have the sun beaming down on you, but you got a nice breeze coming off of that ocean that makes the air not humid. You know, it'll be like just a nice feel to it, you know. And it's got to feel pretty good. I say that. It's got to feel pretty good walking in that. Oh, I went to Santa Monica once, you know. It was under a sad encounter, though. But because I was there for a funeral. But I ain't going to get into the sad stuff. No sad stuff for me. I'm just tell you about the good stuff that happened. I got there. I'm a soldier, right? And I flew from Germany down to over to LA. I'm not gonna say down. I say I flew from like Frankfurt, Germany to LA, right? And once I got there, you know, my uncle, you know, he's a lot older, my mother's age. He goes, hey, I got somebody I want to introduce you to, you know. He gonna show you around while you're here. And he had a little young dude that was about my age, right? He goes, hey man, I'm gonna show you LA. I'll show you where not to go, and I'll show you where to go. And we're gonna have some fun while you're here. And I remember he called me Soldier Boy. He said, Soldier Boy, we're going to send you back to Germany happy. I don't know why they use the term Soldier Boy, but he, I can't remember his name. I can see his face, but I sure can't remember his name. But nonetheless, my grandmother, right, she had this here convertible big old car. It's like a Buick or something, right? She's all the way over in California, so this is my first time seeing the car. But I cranked this car up, and you know, we're driving, you know, and he was like, okay, come go this way and go that way, right? And here's why I sounded like a fool, and it showed my lack of being in a large city, let's put it that way. I'm not gonna say being country, but I was a country boy because I was out of Tennessee, you know, so that's the way it is, you know. I hadn't visited a major city, a metropolitan type city. So watch this here. We're driving along. I'm driving now, and I'm coming down this freeway. And I was like, oh man, downtown LA looks nice. You know, I can't believe I said it now, but that's what that was what was said. Because I saw all of these big buildings, and it looked like the downtown in my little area, you know. I mean, I'm a Tennessee boy, and I just hadn't had that New York or that LA exposure. And he looked at me, and he also had he had two friends. It was two girls with us. Sorry about that, I left that part out. That's why I kind of got embarrassed, because the girls were with us, and I was in my 20s at the time. I think I was 21. Yeah, I was 19, 20. Man, I may have been late 20 or early 21. 21 years old or something. But back to the story, right? He goes, Like, I'm like, oh man, downtown LA look nice, you know. Man, I like that look, you know. He said to me, he was like, man, that ain't no downtown, man. That's one of our suburbs. But their suburbs had big buildings that looked like a downtown in a little small town, in a small city. So I ended up, I kind of was embarrassed at the moment, you know, because it showed that I was from a small town, you know, and I'm now with the LA folks, you know. And, you know, they were just, you know, they were metro kids, you know. We were all kids, you know, in our 20s. But drove past that, right? Then I saw another major area. I didn't say nothing about that. I was like, that looked like downtown LA right there to me too. And we finally went past a lot of what appeared to be metro type areas, and I thought they were downtown areas, but they were suburban too, the downtown area. But at that moment, I realized what a big city looked like. I was like, man, now that's a big city there, boy. They got stuff. And now that I'm older, I've seen it, you know, because I've actually seen somebody do the same thing. Now, because I live in the metro area, I mean, I've seen the same thing now. But nonetheless, make sure I got me. I don't know if I'm coming in. It's cloudy out here today. Dog, I just lost where I was going. I was in LA. I had a point to my story. And oh man, I lost my point to my story. But oh, let me get back to it. I got it. I just picked it up. But then I was talking about me and the guy and the two girls, right? And I'm driving, you know. We go down to Santa Monica Beach. Santa Monica Beach. What's the pier? I think they call it Santa Monica Pier. But it's a beach, you know, it's water, you know. And man, it was like it put me in a whole new state of mind. I was like, man, and we had a good time. I can still see their faces, but I can't call their names. I wish I knew those names.